Yes.
Nice to hear you and see you again. How are you?
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay. And how was your day today? Can you please tell me so far? What did you do today?
My breakfast today was squid soup with rice noodle. Mostly people in Vietnam eat rice noodle a lot.
Okay, rice noodles.
And after breakfast, I have learned some chemistry.
Oh, very nice. Very nice.
and
Okay.
and and, and it told about ocean. Oh, it's I'm not saying bad words, but it's called ocean. This is how it's writing. It's not a bad word. Sorry, it's just say like that.
Just one moment. I want to see it. Okay, and what is that?
So basically, it's a mixture of oxygen with acid.
Oh,
And
very nice.
yeah, so it's a bit bad words when saying, but it's how it's say.
Okay, and yes, and I think that I understand. And can you please tell me? Okay, so what is something that, for example, is I want to ask you if when I come to Vietnam, what is something that I can try to eat? What is something interesting to eat in Vietnam?
Mostly you must try rice noodle first because it's well rice noodle you can put with really I mean a lot of soup in like squid soup or some beef or chicken soup or lots.
Okay, and why? Can you please tell me why?
Yeah, because it's the more interested. I mean it's a local fruit. I mean local food in Vietnam.
Local food.
Yeah,
Local food.
local food.
Okay, local food. Okay, very nice. And okay, and what other food, for example, is interesting to try to eat in Vietnam? What other food can be really interesting to try it?
Mhm. If you have chance, you can eat spinning pig. I just said you in last week or something. So, do you remember the like spinning pig?
Yes, I think that. Can you send me the picture one more time? I just want to see it.
Okay, here we go. That you remember it?
Yes, 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 yes. I cannot. Yes, yes. I can remember.
Yes, and you must try it. Try it. And spinning pig is not just you are not just grill the pig, but but they put some soy sauce on the pig skin too, so it's have flavor when you eat it, and it's really delicious.
Okay, and very nice. And now let's have a look. Okay, so we will start with our class. Okay, so we have here really we will continue from our previous class where we stopped. Okay, now we have here this. Just one moment. I will share my screen. Okay. Now we have here completed dialogues with how much, how many, much, many, not much, not many, a few, a little, or a lot of. Okay, now we have here the sentence number 1. Okay, can you please read the sentence number 1?
A lot I a lot of people are invited to the party.
Invited. Are
Invited.
in.
Are invited. Invited. Okay.
Okay, number 2.
Kate said She doesn't want. She doesn't want people there. Kate said she doesn't want much people there.
Many people.
Many.
Mm.
So I only invited uh, a few of her close friends.
A few of her close friends.
Okay, number 2. How much did this cost? How much?
How much?
Okay. How much did this cost? It looks expensive. It doesn't cost. Doesn't cost much at all.
Okay. Next one.
The shop had so
much.
So much. The shop had so much. They were trying to sell them quickly. Oh yes, it's so much.
Okay.
How many cheese do we have?
How many cheese do we have?
Also, so basically, well, at that question, I have two questions appear on my head. That did the cheese?
How much? Sorry, how much cheese do we have?
Yeah, because cheese can be some liquid, like in the snack or something. Yes. Okay, I'm afraid we only have a little.
Have a little. Okay, very nice. And next one.
There's a few pasta eater. Okay. So maybe it's time to go shopping. We got. Let me tell you what. We got much time.
We got we got a lot of time. A lot of time.
A lot of
Time.
All the film start. Oh, okay, I get it. Let's buy some sweets. What type do you like? Wait. Really? Wait. A lot of? Really?
Okay.
Also, I don't understand what.
Yes, this is a little complicated. So let's buy some sweets. Some.
Let's buy some sweets. What type do you like? A lot of? Really?
Yes, but some sweets. Okay, so a few. Really? Only chocolate? Okay, you can say a few.
A few? Really?
Yes.
Only chocolate. Just buy. Oh, this is okay.
Okay, here is any money. Okay, here is any money.
Okay. Only chocolates. Just buy a few. A few sweets for yourself. I haven't got any money anyway.
Okay, yes, but they complicated here. They Okay, so how much money do you have? Okay, here is how much money do you have?
Okay. Okay, how much money do you have?
A few coins. A few coins. Just a few.
Just a few coins. Why? I need to buy milk. It probably won't cost much.
A lot. Let's see. A lot.
No. If you a lot, you must put off too.
Mm-hmm. Yes, but it's different thing. You can put okay, but it won't cost too much. Yes, but they put not much. Okay. Yes, they really complicated this. So what types do you like? You can say a few really, but here we don't have the answer here, so they complicated here or really big in these two sentences. So they made they really complicated. Okay, no problem. Now let's see. We have here number 5. Let's go with number 6. Okay, rewrite the underlined parts of the sentences with must, have, don't have, mustn't, and a subject. Okay, now let's go with the first sentence. Can you please read the first sentence?
Okay, wait. To be an extra in a TV show, it is necessary to be in the studio before 7 a.m. To be extra, sorry. To be an extra in a TV show, you have to be the studio. You have to be in the studio before 7 a.m. Okay. You don't need to come to the meeting, but we'd like it if you did. Can you pull up, please? I need to check the answer.
Yes.
Must have to, don't have to, must. Well, you don't have to come. You don't have to come to the meeting, but we like it if you did.
Okay. Number 3.
Do not enter this room under any circumstance.
Circumstances. So how would you write this?
You mustn't enter this room under any circumstances.
Circumstances. Okay, next one.
It's really necessary for me to finish this homework before we go out. I have to finish this homework. I have to finish this homework before we go out.
Before we go out. Okay. Number 5.
It's a terrible idea to
criticize.
To criticize. It's really a terrible idea to criticize people when you don't know all the facts. So, what is criticized?
Criticize, for example, when I criticize you, when I say you didn't learn, you need to learn, when I criticize.
I get it.
Okay, so what do you think?
So it's just basically yell at people and make them mad.
Okay, so we have here, it's terrible idea. So what would you use here? Must, have to, don't have, mustn't, and a subject.
Subject is kind of strange.
You mustn't criticize people. Okay.
You mustn't criticize people when you don't know all the facts.
All the facts. Okay. Did you ever criticize someone and you didn't know the facts?
Yes.
What happened? Can you please tell me?
And well, so basically that is my best friend, and at 1 year ago, that
One year ago. Okay, Khang.
yeah,
1 year ago.
like bunch of years ago, I don't know, a few years ago or something. And I'm with my best friend, don't know each other, so my friend can talk, at the first class, and I just like criticize him, and everyone that laugh at him, and I'm know the truth at it, and I'm kind of sad, so I'm be his friend too.
Okay, so you criticize your best friend. Okay.
Yeah, and then I'm sorry him, and promise, and then I promise again never do it again. So that's my first time and last time I do it.
Okay, now let's go with number 6. Can you do number 6, please?
There's no need for me to get up early tomorrow. We have a day off school.
We have a day off school.
I get. So you don't need to go to school. There's no need. Well, okay. I know the answer. Can you pull down the question? I don't need to get up early tomorrow. We have a day off school.
Number 7.
Her agent says that it's necessary for her audition for the part because it's a great opportunity. Also, her agent says that wait. Necessary.
Must.
Her agent say that it's wait. So they use her to audition. Oh, her agent says she wait. It's have to for her to audition. This I don't get it.
Okay. So she's an actress. She's an actress, so she must to go on her audition. So she must go on her audition.
Oh, so it's her agent says that she have to go to audition for the part because it's a great opportunity.
Okay, so she must. Okay, now let's have a look. Okay, now I want to ask you. Okay, here we have okay, number 8. Can you do number 8?
Don't watch that film. It will upset you too much. You mustn't watch that film. It will upset you up too much.
It will upset you. And what is something that can upset you? Okay,
nope.
Upset you.
Well, my soul is a rock or something. I don't. Well, film. I'm not upset when watch film. It just make me boring.
Make you feel boring. And why did it make you feel boring? Why?
Because sometimes sad scenes, a lot of people that cry, and I just felt the main character girlfriend just died, and so it's not really matter of the film.
Okay, so this is something that it doesn't even matter. Okay, and why? What do you think? Why?
Because mostly at the film, when the main character girlfriend die, he will get stronger, and that's when the film get excited.
Okay, very nice. Now let's have a look. Okay, we have here this. Use English. Complete the text with the correct form of the words. Okay, now let's go with this. Okay, can you please read this text slowly, and we will go one by one.
Okay, did you see the new Swedish drama The Black Rock on Channel 6 last night? If not, then you absolutely must watch it when it's rerun. It was spectacle.
Spectacular. Okay, so you need to put this word like this. It was spectacular. Example. Okay, so you need complete the text with the correct form of the words. Okay, so we need a spectacle. Okay, so we need to make to use this word in a different form and create a sentence, create new word. Okay, now let's see. We have spectacular.
Okay, spectacular example of Scandinavian filmmaking and at its very best, and I'm sure it will win plenty of awards next year. I was impressed from the beginning, and I simply couldn't stop watching, even to answer the phone. The plot was very clever and imagination. And imagination without being too complicated. The story starts when a dead woman is found in a river after a musical festival. I'm not going to say anymore. Actor Stier Martinson was extremely convinced,
Convincing.
convincing as, as the detective who has to fight the two murderers. He is
Likeable.
We have that word too.
Yes.
Likeable.
Yes.
Okay. Okay. Can you write it for me? I didn't see it. Likeable. Oh, okay. Likeable. Hero who has problem with his marriage and his children. I should warn viewers that there's some violence. Violence in the drama, but it isn't excessive. You can see the second part of the series next Thursday. Don't miss it. It's uh, it's impossible to stop watch once you start.
It's impossible to stop watching once you start. Okay, so how about you? What movies, for example, you like to watch?
Comedy and action, but mostly horror from the last
Resident Evil.
Yes. Best horror movie ever.
Okay.
Sometimes horror movie. I just want did you know the horror movie named It?
It, yes.
Yes.
Yes. I think that I watch it.
And
Okay.
well, it have two season, and the first season was really good because that when you was a child and you have scared some cloud.
Mm-hmm.
But the second part that it's getting a bit boring.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Okay.
really boring.
Okay, and why do you think so? Why is it really boring for you?
Well, the first it horror movie was the first it was 19 or something. So it was not really cool. But after I mean recover the movie. So we have it 2017. That's when it's really good. But if you come to 2020, that's when its season 2 started. It's not really good at all.
Mm-hmm. Okay, and did you watch a Scream movie?
Scream, yes. Ghost Face, is it?
No, not Ghostface. Scream. Scream was
Oh,
a movie.
I mean the Ghost Face guy was in the Scream. They call that guy's Ghost guy.
No, he has a mask. He has a mask. Mask to put some mask. Just one moment. I want to find you a picture. Just one moment. I will find you. Okay, just give me 1 minute, please.
Oh, Scream. Oh, I don't get it. I thought it's another guy.
Mm-hmm. Yes, it was. Just 1 moment. Okay, the guy. Okay, with.
Black mask. I mean white mask with the whole black hoodie.
Yes,
Yeah.
like this. I send you.
Nice. Okay.
Yes, and it was quite interesting to see it.
Yeah. Because I have watched it too. So before because he killed someone, he will call the police first, and call to the
Victim.
the victim and kill them. And after kill them immediately, so the police will come.
Mm-hmm. Do you know how many parts there are?
Uh,
Scream.
well, I don't know. I I, I just watched the preview. Wait, 4 part? What 5 parts?
5 parts. Okay, so the first part, it was completely interesting. When I watched the first part, it was in I think in 1999, something like this, or a little bit earlier. I was a little bit older than you. How old are you?
13 years old.
Yes, okay, I was something like 15, 16, 17, something. This is when the first part came up. Okay, just 1 moment. I just want to double check. I think that the first part of the movie, um,
The first part of the movie was
1996. Okay, I
yeah,
was like your age.
1996.
I was like your age, and this is the first part when show up, and I was watching the first part, and it was quite interesting.
Yes.
And yes, can you imagine? I was like your age when the first part came up, and I was watching the first part, and after this, the second part came, and when I watched the second part, I just want to see, just 1 moment. The second part was in 1997. Okay, so 1 year later. The third part was in 2000, year of 2000. Okay, the fourth part was 2000,
2011.
and the fifth part was, I think, this year. This year, you have the final part that came. It came in this year,
Yeah. 2020. I mean
2020, 2020.
2022.
Yes, 2020. Okay, and it was quite interesting to see, and I was watching this part of the movie, and I was so impressed and everything else. And later, okay, you need to watch the movie. I was a little bit disappointed. Okay, because one of the main characters die.
Okay, it's kind of worst.
Yes, and
Well, it's really good when the first part of every like every horror movie out because that that when the whole story is completed. But then we have another part that's getting worse, like Scream, Nightmare. Do you know Nightmare?
yes,
Well, that Nightmare guy's name was Freddy Krueger.
Freddy Krueger. Yes, I think that it's called uh, in Elm Street, something like this.
Yeah, and next one is Jason. Jason.
Jason, of course,
And and Chucky, is it? Chucky.
Uh,
Yes, it's Chucky. And a lot more. But when another season come out, it's getting worse.
uh, I cannot remember, to be honest. Okay, so this first part was like I don't know how to describe it. It was really interesting, and I was watching. Okay, you have also. Uh, I know what did you do last summer. This is also very interesting and scary movie. If you want to watch, I know what did you do last summer. This is the name of the movie. I know what did you do last summer. So it's a little bit scary and interesting in the same time. So my advice to you, if you can watch this movie, watch it. You will see it's a quite scary and interesting in the same time. Okay, now let's continue with our class. Just 1 moment. Okay, just to share. Okay, so read the statements, think about progress, and tick one of the boxes. Okay, I need more practice. I sometimes find this is difficult, and no problem. Okay, now, okay, can you please read number one?
I can talk about film and TV programs.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, sometimes. Sometimes two star, two star.
So why do you think it's difficult?
Because I just use phone and computer a lot, not use TV.
Hmm? Okay, but I can talk about films and TV programs. Okay, so you can, okay, like we mentioned now, we used to speak about scary movies. So I think that this is not a problem for you to speak about movies, TV
Okay,
program.
okay. I can talk about quantities? What is quantities?
Something that, for example, is important for you.
Yes. Well, no problem.
Mm-hmm. Okay, number three.
Okay, I can predict what I'm going to hear. Predict is total or something.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I have a sense
Oh,
about.
I get it. I get it. Yes, sometimes fight is difficult.
Mm, okay, next
Like,
one.
like, like, like because I know, but sometimes some men I don't like horror movies, so I'm just like say comedy and action a lot. So because don't let you know that I'm like horror because you scare horror or something, but no, you are interested at horror movies like me.
Number 4.
Sometimes it's hard.
Number 4.
I can form and use adjective with negatives.
No. Number 4. Number 4. I can talk.
Sorry. I can talk about prohibition and necessity. What is that?
Prohibition is, for example, something that is not allowed to do.
Yes, no problem.
No problem. Okay, next one. Number 5.
I can form and use adjective with negative prefixes. Still don't get it means.
Okay, I can use adjectives with negative. Okay, something that is, for example, do you know what are adjectives?
Yes, it's just like blue, red, or intelligence, something.
Okay, so yes. Okay, so what is opposite of intelligent?
It's that words, but with me, I would say you are not intelligent,
Yes.
not bright, or not smart. So because if
okay, so you have for example adjective when we say someone is polite. What is
no,
negative?
Well,
impolite.
Impolite.
So you can use adjectives when you want to describe, negative adjectives when you want to describe someone. Okay, for example, you know for example, to use negative adjective when you want to describe someone or something.
No problem. Yes.
Okay. Next.
Because I just like if that guy are not doing this, I would call him not smart or something, because if you call smart, that getting make him feel he's smart and he getting lazy. But when you say he is stupid, that works. Well, he will break down because no one needs him. So at that you will say you are not too much intelligent. So it's yeah. So it's a middle. So he would know he need to train up and get up more.
Okay.
God. It's I don't know what's wrong with my body, but my fan swing at me and I feel really cold, and I got my nose is like some water is running out. Sometimes yeah. That. Okay. I can understand a text about video games and their health effects. Yes. No problem.
No problem. Okay.
Yeah, mostly boys are like that.
Okay, next one.
Well, do you know some words like LOL or TBH?
What?
Like LOL.
Yeah, League of Legends.
Yeah, so it's like game awards for texting shorter to like text that and play the games more. Like LOL is laugh out loud, or TBH is to be honest, or NGL is not gonna lie.
Okay, when I was young, I used to play shooting games.
Okay. What game do you play?
Counter-Strike.
Oh, I know it. It's really good. Counter-Strike.
Yes. I used to play that game, and now when I have a free time, I'm playing with my friends.
Yes, it's not that bad, but in that game we have a legendary map and it's keep alive nowadays. The map of that game is really interesting. But mostly the game I like, I mean I play in the video games about shooting a gun. It's always have that map from Counter Strike.
Yes, and you have now World Championship today. It started yesterday, but you have today also matches. You can watch matches on. I think that even on YouTube, live matches you can watch. So you have live matches that you can watch on a YouTube. So you have matches to watch. Okay, during the day you can watch these matches. Okay, so you have World Championship. Okay, right now it happens, I think, in Köln in Germany. Okay, so you can watch it. Okay, I will send you the link if you want to watch. Okay, it is.
Well, nowadays I don't really like shooting game because I feels like shooting is just shooting. But if my friend want to play it, well, I really interested because mostly I only play games when my friend wants to play.
Just one moment. I want to send you. You can see it if you want to see it.
Sure.
Okay, so you have a lot of matches that. Just one moment.
God.
Okay, so you have here in this link you can find a lot of matches.
Okay.
And it's quite interesting to see.
Okay.
Now let's continue. Okay, now let's go with this. You please read this text.
I can role play ideas for free time activity. What is role play idea?
For example, a role play. Okay, when you have a free time, you can.
I get like you imagination. You
Yes.
imagine you imagine that you are Spider-Man and you're swinging something.
Yes, exactly.
I don't do it so one star. I need more practice.
Okay, and the last one?
The last one is I can write an informal letter. I need more practice. You know me. Just text like come to my house this time for watching movie. Then.
Okay, now examine your skills. Okay, so we have here, read the strategy. Read the text below. The two sentences is bold are both in the wrong place. Where should they be? Okay, now can you please read this text for us?
Except from
Gulliver's Travel.
Travels. When I left college, I continued my studies and became a doctor. I was born in
Nottinghamshire.
oh
Nottinghamshire. Okay, it's England. Okay.
God, not Nottinghamshire.
Yes.
And was the third of 5 sons. My father was not a rich man, but he was able to send me to Cambridge University, where I studied for 3 years, but I always wanted to travel. And so I made several voyages.
Voyages, that is a trip.
Voyage, what?
Voyage is a trip.
Voyage. God, I'm sneezing. When I married my wife, Mary. However, I plan to stay at home for a while. I decided to go to the sea again, and this time I joined a ship sailing to the island in South Pacific Ocean. But after a few years, I discovered I was not earning enough money from my patient. I started our journey from Bristol.
We started
our journey from Bristol on May 4th,
1699.
1699.
Okay.
Oh yes, it's very hard to read like it.
Okay, so
sorry, teacher. When I just sneezing, my water in my nose just come with no idea.
You just take tissue. Okay, take tissue. For example, when you're sneezing, just wipe your nose and continue. It's okay. So don't worry about me. It's okay. This is something that happens. You cannot control this. Okay, so this is something that happens to you, so it's not a problem. Okay, so did you ever heard about Gulliver trips? About
Nope.
this story?
No, I never.
You never heard about these stories. These stories are very interesting. You can find on the internet, or you can watch movies about Gulliver travels or trips. Okay, so those are, of course, imaginary stories. The first, he was traveling by. If you want to hear, I can tell you about this. I will just give you a heads up about these trips, and if you want, you can watch a movie or cartoons. It's interesting. The first trip that he used to have, he was on a boat crashed, and he was on the island. And when he wake up, okay, because he dozed, when he wake up, okay, so small people were around him, very small people.
Oh, I know it. I know that's like fairy story.
Yes.
And then that's why people just use the use the rope and like put it on him and like that, and he just pull the rope slowly, but the rope wreck is it wreck immediately. And then what next? I forgot. It's been a long time. I didn't heard that.
Okay, so he was with these small people. Okay, he stopped the war because they used to have a war. They used to have a war there. Okay, and they fighting each other, and he stopped the war between them. The second Gulliver trips was when it was completely opposite. He was on the island, but he found a really big man. He was so small. And this is the second of his trip, that he was so small. And yes, and he found some people that are smaller. When he compares, he was really small to them. And yes, and that was the second trip that he used to have. Okay, so now let's try to read this exact from Gulliver Travels. Okay, now can you please read the first part here?
We sail across the Atlantic or round the coast of Africa and into the Indian Ocean. But before we could reach the Pacific, a violent storm hit us and drove us to northwest of Tasmania.
Yeah. Islands.
Well, if you pull down this, if you pull out this, wait, not. It says match sentence. Match sentence.
Okay, match sentence A to H with gaps 1 to 7.
The number 3 one. Add the number 3. Pull down, please. Add the question number 3. There. Is it?
Okay, so we need to find. Okay, so this A to H.
Okay. Okay. Can you pull down Song of Sailor and I managed to get on the boat in war. Okay. Even in my hand, we should long take a sigh. I was surprised. I placed out the sky. Come. Okay, go there. One. H1. Think H1.
Yes, H.
H1.
Just one moment. I need to close the window because sun is rising. It's early morning. Just one moment, please. It's a really nice weather. It's not humid. In the previous days, we used to have really hot weather, but now in our capital city we have floods.
Oh, so it was 550 in your country?
5:51, yes, a.m.
Oh God, in my country it was 10.
10, yes, I know. 5 hours difference. Okay, so some of the sailors, can you continue? Some of the sailors.
Okay. Some of the sailors and I managed to get a boat into the water. Okay, sorry. And we row away to Took Fallen. But when we were too tired to row anymore, a great wave hit us, our small boat, and we all fell into the sea.
Okay, let's go and see.
Wait. So basically, I must, I mean, must look at
Here.
the afterwards. No, I mean you must pull down. Let me read more. The wind. Okay. Okay, was surprised with it. Oh. Sky cloudless blue. Can you pull up, please? Please. Okay. Okay, do know what we should suppose. A. 2A.
Okay. Continue, please.
The wind and wave pushed me along as I struggled to keep my head above water. Could you? Yeah, could you pull? How surprised happens out giving me here. Well, came time. C3. C3.
Okay. Continue.
Sustain. My feet touched the ground. I walk out of the sea onto a beach where there was no sign of any people or houses. I was so exhausted that I laid down and went to sleep. When I woke up next morning, I was trying to get up. Could not move. I was lying on my back, my whole body. My arms and legs were strongly fastened, fastened on the ground. Uh, could you pull up this? F for the sky was a cloudless blue and the sea was very calm. The sun began to grow hot. I was very uncomfortable. Soon I felt something alive moving on my leg and up my body to face. And I looked down. I saw a very small human being, only 15 centimeters tall. He had a bow or an arrow in his hand, and there were 40 more of these little men following him. Following him. Even my hair, which has long and thick, was tied to the ground.
D. Okay.
Yeah.
Next one.
Then all jumped back. They're frightened. And some hurt themselves by falling off my body. Meanwhile, I was struggling to unfasten myself. But just as I managed to pull my left arm free of the ropes, I felt 100 arrows land on my free hand, and more arrows on my face, and body. This was very painful and made me cry out aloud. I lay quietly to see what would happen next. The last one should be the last one. G. They were surprised at how much I wait.
No.
No. E. I was surprised that I gave a great shout.
Okay.
E.
Okay.
An official climbed up there to speak to me. Although I could not understand his language, I understood that they would be friendly towards me if I did not try to harm them. By now, I was extremely hungry. I used sign language to beg the official for food. He seemed to understand. Me because immediately ladder were put against my side. A little man climbed up with a basket of food and drinks. They were surprised at how much I could eat and drink in just 1 month. I ate 3 of their meat dish and 3 their loaves of bread.
Loaves of bread. Okay. Yeah. So what do you think about this Gulliver journey? What is your opinion about this story?
Kind of for imagination. Well, I remember there's a man really small in real life and he's tall like this. Yeah. He can tow around 40 meters, but not 50 meters. I mean centimeters.
Centimeters tall.
Yeah.
Okay, and what do you think? Okay, was this good story? What do you think? What is your opinion?
Yeah, it's really a good story, but not really interested because you have a great story about the start that when you want to travel everything and then you wreck the ship was wrecked a half. That's a good start, and then everything was really good but not kind of interested.
Okay, and why do you think so?
It's a fairy story. It's just for kids, and yeah.
Okay, very nice. Okay, so it's just for kids.
Yeah.
Okay, so we finished our class for today. Now, can you please tell me what do you think about this class?
Story time.
So, what do you think? Was it interesting?
Yeah, kind of interesting because we have a lot of plot twists. Do you know plot twist? Me.
We have a lot of.
No, I mean plot twist. Well, I don't know what is the country mean, but in Vietnam, plot twist mean you change this topic to topic, like you respect my like this movie is kind of boring. Let's go to another topic like that.
Yes. This is called mixed. We mixed what we want to say, but this is something that we call mixed. Okay, so we mixed things. Okay, I want to see. Okay, I want to make it something that is interesting for us. So yes, this is something that is quite good, to be honest. So and can you? Okay, so we finished our lesson, and now I have to go. But like always, I want to hear you next time. Okay.
Yes. Have a nice day.
Have a nice day. See you on Friday.
Yeah.
Bye bye.